So, what is going on YouTube? This is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today I'm coming at you with my Evilswarm deck profile. You guys have been asking me for this deck ever since post-Invasion of Vengeance. You guys have been asking me, Sam, where's your updated deck list? And I'm so sorry guys, that took me quite some time to produce you guys this list. It was because I'm actually playtesting this deck for quite a bit, trying different cards and different text choices and things like that to make this deck compatible within today's current format. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. This will be a 2016/2017 deck profile because January is around the corner, so I try to, add in some spicy text and things like that, to my own liking and to showcase you guys on what some of the cards that you guys can play in the deck. And guys, this is the best list that works for me, so I would like to just showcase you guys what I like to play in the current version that I play right now. So if you guys have any changes or any spicy text that you guys want to incorporate in your own deck, make sure you guys definitely go ahead and do that. But this is the best list that works for me. So without further ado guys, let's get started with this deck profile. And this will be post-Invasion of Vengeance as well, so there's gonna be cards like D-Bears and things like that, which is gonna be very awesome. And I'll explain to you guys all my card choices once I start with the deck profile. By the way guys, I do have a 50,000 subscriber contest still going on. Make sure you guys check that out. It'll be in the link in the description box below, so make sure you guys enter that contest. You guys can win free Invasion of Vengeance booster box, of course, free Comic-Con playmats, free TeamSamuraiX1 tokens, and you guys have so many chances to win so many good stuff off this channel. So make sure you guys take advantage of that contest while it's still here and enter that contest. And for those of you who wants to get notified on each time I upload a deck profile, pack opening, or a duel video, make sure you guys click on the bell button right next to the subscribe button. That'll be really amazing guys. So make sure you guys turn on your notification for my channel. For the monsters real quick, of course, we're gonna play the one standard Rescue Rabbit. Very self-explanatory. This card has always been an impactful card, especially in Evilswarm, which is very nice. Of course, your triple Evilswarm Heliotrope, really amazing. If you do open up your first turn Rescue Rabbit, you do open up your first turn Ophion. Next off, arguably one of the best Evilswarm monsters in the deck, aside from Yugioh, of course, is triple Evilswarm Caster. This card is amazing. This card enables you to additional normal summon, which helps you make your easy, quick first turn Evilswarm Ophion. Rhoda was the only way to get the caster to your hand as fast as possible, other than of course Infestation, Infection. So having one Rhoda kind of hurts the deck a little bit, but we do play other cards to actually balance that out, and I'll explain to you guys what other cards that you play throughout the deck profile. So triple caster, very self-explanatory, and of course triple Yugioh. This card is absolutely amazing. It is basically a one card XYZ, aka one card Evilswarm Ophion, which is very awesome. And this card is searchable off Infestation, Infection, which is very nice. So triple Yugioh, really good. And next off, I love this card guys, triple Evilswarm Managora, especially if you are going second. This card is essentially a free summon. It also helps bait out cards like Bottomless Trap Hole, which is very amazing as well. And comboing off with cards like Infestation, Infection, you can basically special Managora, and your opponent card were to activate something to interrupt the summon of Managora, you can basically activate Infestation, Infection to basically bounce it back to search your caster, things like that. And a normal summon caster, and just basically additional normal summon another monster from the hand, which is really good. Last but not least, my last Evilswarm monster I played in the deck is one Evilswarm Thunderbird. I actually did not like this card originally, but since you're running against Paleozoics cards like Quaking Mirror Force, Stormy Mirror Force, this card can actually dodge all those problematic cards. What I found useful about Evilswarm Thunderbird is that it enables you to have a monster on the field at all times once your opponent were to activate something. So if you guys don't know what it's like, during another player's turn where he activates a card or effect, except during the damage type, you can banish this card you control, then during the next time by phase, return this banished card by this effect to the field, and this card gains 300 attack, which makes him 1950, which is actually pretty big. You're basically able to just return it back, and then if you were able to draw on a monster on your turn, you basically get to make your Ophion, which is really important. So this card always allows you to have an established monster on board at all times once your opponent would activate something. One Evilswarm Thunderbird is definitely more than enough for the deck, and that's pretty much it off for of course our monsters. Let's go off to our spells real quick. For our spells, is very standard spell lineup. Of course, one Reinforcement of the Army to search out your caster, which is one of the best Evilswarm monsters in the deck. Double Unexpected Die. This is basically the Reinforce of the Army, the new version of Reinforce of the Army. If you don't open up caster or Rhoda, you basically want to see an Unexpected Die, because this card is able to tutor out your Heliotrope from the deck directly, which is really awesome, and it basically helps you meet the requirement of actually making Evilswarm by 50%. It's really good with Thunderbird as well. If your opponent would activate something and you dodge a Thunderbird, you can activate Unexpected Die, since you have no more monster on the field. you special summon, of course, the Yugioh from the deck. The reason why I actually don't play triple copies of Unexpected Die is because of the requirement effect. The requirement of this card is to be activated is you must control no monsters. If you have monsters on the field already and you already have established a board presence, this card essentially becomes dead in the hand. Double Infestation Pandemic. I felt like 2 copies is all you need. Really, really important. Basically helps your Evilswarm monster immune to spawn traps, which is very, very essential for this deck. Next, of course, Double Pot Desires. A lot of you guys don't like Pot Desires, but you guys have to understand that Pot Desires is the best card in the game right now. You know, banish 10, draw 2. Most of the time, guys, when you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you guys have to understand that you do not go through your entire deck most of the time. And since you're playing a lot of triple ofs in this deck, cards like, you know, triple Yugioh, triple Caster, triple Kirkion, triple Mandagora, it doesn't really matter if you banish most of them. It is really unlikely to banish all 3 Kirkions, all 3 Casters. And Pot Desires is actually very, very crucial in the deck because, you know what, if you do open up your Evilswarm Ophion already, you know, you do all your searching off with Rhoda and things like that, then you activate Pot Desires, this card becomes a, you know, a +1 of the deck, which is really, really important. But if you guys do not like Pot Desires, you guys do not have to play this card. I know there's a lot of budget players out there. You guys do not have to play this card at all, but I feel like it is really important. Pot Desires is too good not to play, and basically helps you see your instant fusion, helps you see your Kirkions, your Casters, and basically increases the possibility of you seeing those cards. If you guys do not want to play Pot Desires, I do play 2 Allure of Darkness. What you guys can do is you guys can bump Allure up to 3. You know, cut out 1 Desires, put the 3rd Allure, and cut the other Desires and put an Upstart Goblin. That's the best suggestion that I can help for you guys. So double Allure of Darkness, very, very good. Of course, double instant fusion, really amazing, guys. First turn Ophion and then first turn Trapstick Rafflesia is actually very, very powerful. You know, you go Ophion, detach 1, search a Pandemic or Infestation Infection, activate instant fusion Norden into level 4, make Rafflesia, and then just pass. That's a really big board to overcome because your opponent cannot even kaiju you because you have an Evilswarm Ophion on the field, which is really, really important to know. Next up, you know, double Twin Twisters, and last but not least, 1 Regeki. Up to our traps, of course, 1 Infestation Infection, really, really amazing. You normal summon, of course, let's say you Heliotrope, Mandagora, Caster, your opponent would have bomb listed or have a response to the summon other than Solemn Warning or Solemn Strike. You can basically activate Infestation to basically dodge any of the cards that your opponent tries to activate, and then you know, research like cards like Kirkion, which is really important. Like what I find myself doing a lot is that, like, you know, if your opponent has your opponent will always have a response to the Caster summon, because if you normal summon Caster, you essentially have an Ophion, right? So what you can do at this point, especially during mid or late game, when you already have fodder in the graveyard for Kirkion, what you can do is that you can normal summon Infestation Infection. And then let's say that they have a response to the summon. So let's say they go Bottomless Trap Hole. You can activate Infestation Infections effect, target Caster, bounce Caster back to the deck, and search your Kirkion, which is really, really important. And then you can normal summon the Kirkion again, because Caster's effect says that during this turn this card was normal summon, you can normal summon 1 Evilswarm monster in addition to your normal summon or set, which is really important. So then you basically summon the Kirkion again off the Caster's effect. The Caster does not have to remain face up on the field to resolve the effect, because the effect doesn't essentially activate, it just needs to be normal summon for you to gain the additional normal summon. So then you normal summon Kirkion, activate Kirkion, banish, add to hand, then activate Kirkion's effect to normal summon again, which is very, very important. So that's another usage that you can use with Infestation Infection, which is really, really nice. So 1 Infection, searchable off Ophion, of course. 1 Vanity's Emptiness, you know, Vanity's Emptiness with Kibido, GG no Ri, really amazing. Especially Emptiness and Ophion too is really, really powerful. Double D barrier against you know, Pendulum matchup, and also against the ABC matchup. Call fusions, you know, call Pendulum monsters, very, very important. Next one, Solemn Warning, and of course triple Solemn Strikes. I love this lineup, especially Solemn Strike, because you know, Evilswarm Ophion loses to monster effect, so cards like Solemn Strike is actually very, very crucial in the deck to play to negate monster effect, which is really, really important. So Solemn Strike is really, really good, and it just completely changes the way that you play Evilswarm because Solemn Strike exists, which is really, really important. So negating the summons, and of course especially the monster effects that tries to target to destroy your Evilswarm Ophion strike, is just really, really great. Next off, double Storm Mirror Force. I was playing Quaking Mirror Force, but I found myself that this card is definitely way better than Quaking Mirror Force in today's current format, especially against Paleozoics and of course Metaphors. If Paleozoic have their monsters on the field, like you have their traps on the field, if you activate Quaking Mirror Force, Quaking will just set all those monsters and they'll still have monsters on the board. Whereas if your opponent were to attack with all the Paleos and you activate Storm Mirror Force, all those monsters will get banished because once it leaves the field, it basically gets banished. So once you Storm Mirror Force it, it's going to be automatically banished, which is really, really important. Storming is really, really good. And it's really good against Pendulum matchup as well, especially when they already have Mithrilium, Mithrilium on board, and you know, Wolflame's on board. Storming Mirror Force them, and you have Evilswarm Ophion on the field, they basically can't do ish. So Storming Mirror Force is really, really great. Last but not least, for my Raft targets, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole and 1 Floodgate Trap Hole to round off our trap lineup. That's basically it. Let's go up to our side deck. Side deck is always up to personal preference, but you guys can play whatever you like in your side deck, whatever you guys are comfortable with. I just like to showcase you guys a template on what you guys can play. So double maxi, one T9 D-Bear, Dimensional Fissure, one Macrocosmos, and of course one Soul Drain. Really, really amazing against decks that utilize the graveyard a lot, such as Burning Abyss, which is really, really good. Triple anti-spell fragments, Screw Pendulums, very, very, very powerful right here. So triple anti-spell. One Twin Twisters, the third Twin Twisters, of course, double Dark Hole, really good against the Paleozoic matchup, amazing. Double Systems Down for the ABCs, and last but not least, double Gamma Seal, the Sea Turtle Kaiju to round off our side deck. So that's pretty much it. Let's go off to our extra deck real quick. Extra deck, of course, you guys want to play, triple Ophion. Very, very standard. One Bahamut Shark, really good. The big eye of the deck, which is really important. One Kibido, really good. Kibido Ophion, Kibido Vandy's Emptiness, GG no Ri. One Silent Honor Arc, really great. One Rebellion, Dragon, Castel, Dagasu Emerald to recycle back your Ophions, and also recycle your Norden, which is really, really good. Utopia Package, one Rafflesia, one of the best XYZs aside from Evilswarm Ophion in the deck, which is really important to have. One Diamond Direwolf, one Abyss Dweller, and last but not least, one Elder Entity Norden. Alright guys, so this is pretty much of the deck profile. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys love Evilswarm? What do you guys think about Evilswarm in the upcoming format? Do you guys play Evilswarm today? And if you guys like this deck list, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. Or if you guys have any things that you guys definitely want me to change, please leave it in the comment section below. I am open up to any suggestion, guys. You guys are awesome. Let's reach 60,000 subscribers very, very soon. You guys have been killing with the likes lately, and the support in this channel has just been absolutely amazing. I cannot thank you guys enough. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful holidays, and this is Sam from Team Samurai. Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.